Live from the kitchen, it's Monday morning. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube video shot straight from my kitchen, where I'm going to talk about the 3 really positive outcomes of dealing with mental illness. This is not to say that everything that you get out of mental illness is positive, because having gone through it myself, I know that there are a lot of really horrible downsides, but I think it's always important to find the silver lining and to learn from experiences as best as you can. So I'm going to go through 3 really quick, really awesome benefits of having dealt with mental illness and survived it. And so yeah, let's jump in. Go through a mental illness. You're forced to really confront yourself and get to know yourself. And this leads to a lot of personal growth and personal learning. Before I went through depression and anxiety, I knew myself, but it wasn't the same. I didn't know how to take care of myself so completely. I didn't know how to control my own thoughts, how to control my own destiny, and that's really the most important part. So you really learn what you want and what you don't want, and you no longer feel, or hopefully you no longer feel like you can be pressured into anything, because you realize how sacred your mental sanity and health are, and you only want to make decisions that are going to contribute to making you happy. The second thing you get out of dealing with mental illnesses is that you gain an influx of creativity and empathy. So what do I mean by this? If you put on the radio or you read some poetry, you'll realize that almost every beautiful artistic creation is a result of pain, and that's why we see so many breakup songs and so much art about war and hardship. And so, having gone through depression or any other mental illness, you have really dealt with pain, and pain from yourself, which is typically the most hurtful type of pain. And so you understand those creative moments better than others who have never experienced that. You can channel those moments into creativity yourself, and you grow really empathetic of others and their experiences. It's a great tool because you can now relate to anyone who is going through a difficult time, which is really powerful, because people who can relate are more likely to understand and more likely to help others. Number 3 is that you are connected to some pretty other awesome people who've gone through mental health problems. This is my favorite thing to think about when I'm feeling depressed or anxious. I think about all the people I love and look up to and admire who've gone through mental health problems. My favorite is Lady Gaga. She has dealt with depression and anxiety her whole life. She even has her own foundation where she talks about this. There's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's been through depression many times throughout his life, and he's a fabulous actor, super funny. Beyonce has been through depression, and if she's been through something, obviously it's cool. Ellen DeGeneres has been through depression and anxiety. And beyond those contemporary examples, so have amazing leaders like Abraham Lincoln and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who we have to thank for a lot of progress that has happened in society. It's really not that bad to be counted among those people, right? So I always love looking at videos and writing about them and how they coped with the illness and what they got from it. And that really helps me to feel better when I'm feeling down. So I encourage you to do the same. And if you're interested, right now I'm reading a book called A First Rate Madness. It's by Nasir Ghammy, and it's super interesting. It's about how most leaders who have made a huge difference in the United States specifically and in the world have dealt with mental illness problems, and it's given them key characteristics to be incredible leaders, including creativity, like I said, resilience, and some others that are really interesting, and he goes into depth about each characteristic and how to make the most of hard times. So I would recommend reading that, and I'll put that link in the description. I'll put the link to ask me questions down in the description box, and remember to subscribe for more information about wellness, life, and business.